Welcome back to another Marvel Legends set unboxing and review episode. What's up guys, Timzster here, and I'm wearing a Civil War Spider-Man Iron Spider t-shirt for this review of one of my long overdue Marvel Legends set unboxings, namely the Avengers Endgame Smart Hulk Wave. So this wave is a pretty unique assortment of figures. Some coming from the movie Avengers Endgame, and of course the Build-A-Figure is Smart Hulk, as played by Mark Ruffalo, and others are comic book inspired characters. We'll get to them in a bit, but to say that this wave has been in my closet for the longest time is an understatement. I just haven't had time to take them out and unbox them properly due to lack of space. That's one. Space is very important, especially if you want to display your Marvel Legends action figures. I cannot stress that point enough. If you don't have shelf space, then maybe you should reserve it for another time, or otherwise you can take them out just to dispose of the boxes. That's the other thing. Boxes eat up space. And that is why I have been doing some consecutive unboxings. The past two episodes have been dealing with box sets from Marvel 80 Years and X-Men themed. You can check those out. Go back to my past videos in this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and follow me. I'll be doing more action figure reviews and unboxings, and hopefully more stuff on games, comics, toys, movies, you name it. Of course, we can all do this right now as we have to be safe and continue wearing masks. We're still living in these trying times, so if you can be productive and get to some stuff that you put on the wayside for a while, like me here with these Marvel Legends figures, that's why I'm unboxing them right now. So let's get to this Smart Hulk Wave. I'll show you in the back how it looks. There it is. There's Smart Hulk, and there's the lineup of figures. What I'm holding here is good old Rhodey James Rhodes in his War Machine outfit, which was never used in the movie. This armor is actually the Iron Patriot armor colors, and this is actually a concept of War Machine's heavy-duty armor from that same movie. There was a Iron Patriot colored armor that was released in the next wave, the Bro Thor Wave, which I also have. But anyway, we're going to get to the Smart Hulk Wave, and this is what we got. So let's check them out, each up close and personal, before opening it. Time to look at each of the figures. Here's the Smart Hulk Wave overview of the packaging. First, I'm holding Beta Ray Bill with the real Stormbreaker from the comics, and he has two of Hulk's heads. And what's written in the back is Beta Ray Bill. After being released from suspended animation, Beta Ray Bill is transformed by a mystical enchantment on Mjolnir that grants him the powers and costume of Thor. Basically, he's worthy. So that's why he becomes Thor. He gets the power of Thor first, but Odin builds him his own enchanted hammer because he is a noble warrior. And that's why we have Beta Ray Bill, one of the most iconic Thor supporting characters. Next up, earlier I mentioned the concept armor, War Machine armor from Avengers Endgame, because this armor is actually the Iron Patriot armor that appeared in the final battle. So what's written in the back is, when the fate of humankind is at stake, there is no mission too great for U.S. military officer James Rhodey Rhodes, aka War Machine. He comes with no BAF part because he has a lot of weapons and armaments. So he's basically the extra figure of this wave. Smart Hulk only comes with 6 pieces. So earlier we showed you what Beta Ray Bill has. The head. That's number 5. So we'll go to the next. This is one of the Invaders. Union Jack, a supporting character of Captain America and the Invaders from World War II. Hailing from the UK, Union Jack is a British operative, spy, and master of hand-to-hand combat embroiled in the world of European politics. So there, he comes with the right arm of Smart Hulk, and his weapons are a revolver and a combat knife, and he has a utility belt. So for those who are familiar with Union Jack, yay, this was a pretty good figure in itself. Good to get. Next up, one of the more obscure figures in this line is Rock Python, a member of the Serpent Society. Comes with the left arm of Smart Hulk. So it's written in the back, a mercenary working out of Africa. Mgula adopts the name Rock Python and joins the slithering villain enterprise known as the Serpent Society, aka enemies of Captain America. So he comes with the left arm, as I said earlier. And now we're gonna go down to the final three figures of this wave. Next, we have one of the harder to find figures of this set back then, when it came out in 2019. This is Rescue, aka Pepper Potts. In armor gifted to her by her husband, Tony Stark, and she comes with a torso of Smart Hulk and an extra backpack that says Rescue. What's written in the back? From CEO of Stark Industries to powered by Stark Tech, Pepper Potts protects World Order in her own rescue suit designed by Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Miss Iron Man, of course, needs to protect herself and fight, and she did during that final battle in Avengers Endgame. Next, we have the smart scientist from Wakanda and sister to Black Panther, Shuri. And she comes with the left leg of Smart Hulk and an additional blaster for her hand, vibranium blaster. It says, the mastermind behind some of Wakanda's most advanced technologies, Shuri designs and distributes vibranium-powered gear to Wakanda's greatest warriors and allies, including her brother, the Black Panther. So we come down to the last figure of this wave, a comic book character, and a fan favorite in itself, the God of Mischief, Loki, as he appears in the comics. And it says in the back, a devilish trickster, Loki uses whatever means necessary to give himself power and has little regard for what side of so-called justice he stands on, aka he hates sentiment. So the adopted brother of Thor, rather, is part of this wave. And if you complete it, and he has the right leg of Smart Hulk, you get to complete the brains and the brawn together of the Avengers and the one who saved the world by initiating the blip after the snap. Alright, we're starting with Better Ray Bill. We cut the tape here and we're gonna open him. Nice packaging and art. The first figure from my Smart Hulk Build-A-Figure wave from Avengers Endgame. This came out in late 2019, just after the movie's release. So there we have it. There is Better Ray Bill. As we saw in the packaging, he comes with his own enchanted hammer, Stormbreaker, 2 Smart Hulk heads, and a very large cape. So if you're gonna remove this, you gotta remove it properly. We're gonna get to that. That's one huge cape. Yeah, there's a peg, but we gotta do this right, so stand by. Out of his clamshell and looking badass is Better Ray Bill with the 2 heads of Smart Hulk. Yeah, kind of looks like he chopped it off, huh? With Stormbreaker, but no, he aimed for the head. And this is a pretty badass looking figure. The cape, of course, is hard rubber plastic, and he has the usual standard points of articulation. Interestingly enough, Better Ray Bill can move his mouth. There, if you want him to shout a battle cry, there we go. So long as you don't move it down, because it'll close the mouth again. Doesn't have interchangeable hands, but you just need those kinds of hands to hold the hammer. And self-explanatory, he is badass.
a friend to Thor, one of the worthy to hold Mjolnir. That's why Odin gifted him with his own enchanted hammer/axe, Stormbreaker, which became the inspiration for Thor's hammer in the MCU. There, this is our first figure for this wave that was opened. We are gonna go to the next 6. We decided to go for the body so we can put the heads in a torso. This is gonna be the unboxing of Rescue, aka Pepper Potts. So let's get to opening this nice looking package. Here we go. As with all Marvel Legends, after opening it on the side, you can slide it. And Pepper is free. Ooh, something fell, but we'll get to that in a bit. Here is the figure with the backpack and the torso of Hulk. And what dropped? Let's take a look. Oh, okay. If you wanna simulate her opening her fins, which releases repulsor blasts or missiles, that's an extra backpack. This is how the figure looks outside of the clamshell. So let's get to posing her. And there she is out of the clamshell, Pepper Potts, aka Rescue. Iron Man's wife, and she comes with the torso body of Smart Hulk and an extra closed backpack, but I actually prefer her with this. And you can move the flaps in the back. Yeah, there. Inside or out, but that's all you're gonna get. Wish there were other accessories, but I guess you can use the others from your other Iron Man figures. So here we go. Here's Pepper Potts. Rescue, she comes with extra backpack. Actually, I decided to use the one with the flaps, which you can open and close. Wish there were more accessories, but no, that's all you're gonna get. No interchangeable head either. If you want a Pepper Potts head, you'll have to get the 3-pack from Iron Man 3 with an extra Iron Man armor and quote-unquote the Mandarin Trevor Slattery. She comes with the body torso of Smart Hulk, which you can put together. And there, 2 parts out. And it is pretty bare bones, but she's one of the most sought after figures of this wave, which is why it was hard for a couple of people to complete it. Right now we're down to 5 figures. 4 to just complete Smart Hulk. So we'll go to the next one. Thank you, Miss Potts. Next up, we have one of the more obscure characters to be included in a Marvel Legends lineup, and somebody nobody would in their right mind get unless they actually know the character. It's Rock Python from the Serpent Society. Only Captain America people who've read the comics know who this character is. So, yeah, self-explanatory. Has a snake motif going for him, and he has the left arm of Smart Hulk. So let's open him up. There's the artwork on the side. If I had a choice, I wouldn't pick up this figure at all because I have no intention of completing the Serpent Society. But then again, who knows? Bare bones, no accessories. It's just this action figure here with a back part. So removing it shouldn't be any problem. Removed it. There. Simple. Not much to be said about this one. Member of the legendary Serpent Society. So there he is. And comes with the left arm, open palm of Smart Hulk, which we can put together with the figure later. Yeah, there's Rock Python. He's in the bargain bins right now. So if you're just looking for a cheap character to customize or use as custom fodder, I guess this will do. Yeah, hopefully they'll get to the rest of the society soon, so you'll have companions. Now this character we know, Lord Falsworth, aka Union Jack. From the Invaders, allied to Captain America. Yeah. At least he comes with a revolver and a combat knife. He has a utility belt. And the right arm of Smart Hulk. So let's open him up. Oh. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, here's Union Jack. So let's take him out of the clamshell. So far looking pretty heroic. God save the Queen, here's Union Jack. Out of the clamshell and armed with his combat knife and revolver. Looks like it's based off the body of Bucky Cap, but I like that it has a utility belt where you can put the gun in the holster and the knife in the sheath. Comes with the right arm of Smart Hulk. Good points of articulation. A member of the Invaders, worked alongside Captain America in World War II. And there's also a modern incarnation of Union Jack in the comics. So, yeah, very nice, very nice. 2 more to go to complete Bruce Banner, combining the brains and the brawns together. So let's go for Shuri. Here we go with the kid sister of T'Challa, Shuri, from Black Panther and both Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. The princess who invents vibranium tech. So let's open up the figure. And comes with the left leg of Smart Hulk. Not bad. Okay. At least Shuri gets representation. Let's take it out of the clamshell. And here we go with Shuri. All battle ready. Looks good. Nice MCU based Marvel Legends action figure. She comes with her 2 hand blasters, vibranium hand blasters, which she can also remove so she can use her hands. But that's it. That's all accessories you get. I prefer to leave it like this, battle ready. Comes with the left leg of Smart Hulk. Just one more piece to go before we assemble the Green Goliath. So, that being said, let's go to the God of Mischief. And here's Thor's brother from the comics, Loki, the God of Mischief. Not Tom Hiddleston though, just comic book Loki. With the right leg of Smart Hulk. So this is the last figure for the Build-A-Figure, but not quite the last figure for this set. So, there, evil Loki grinning like the jester that he is. So, let's open him up. At least we can finally assemble Smart Hulk after this. There he is. Comes with a sword. And he has very big horns in his costume. Of course, yellow hair. And there's the BAF. So, let's take him out of the clamshell and pose. Okay, Loki, the God of Mischief, with his sword, looking sinister. It's actually a pretty good figure. Can stand against the 80 years Thor. Of course, you put him beside Better Ray Bill. There. Not bad. Not bad at all. And he comes with the right leg of Smart Hulk. So we practically completed the BAF. And we can put them together in just a bit. I just want to appreciate all of these figures together later. But we have one more to unbox. And that is James Rhodey Rhodes' War Machine. It's Tony Stark's best buddy, James Rhodey Rhodes, aka War Machine, in concept armor. I call it concept armor because this is actually the Iron Patriot armor that was used in the final battle of Avengers Endgame. So that figure, that color accurate version of this figure, comes out in the Bro Thor Wave, which I'll do next time. Doesn't have a BAF part for Smart Hulk, so Smart Hulk is here actually, ready to be assembled. But let's open Rhodey first. Another heavy duty figure in this set. Box art and all that. Pretty heavy figure. Yeah. And there he is, War Machine. More parts, more guns. But that completes the 7 initial figures of this line. I just have to pose them together. Yeah, not bad. And with Hulk too. Let's see what the Green Giant looks like standing up. And here we have the Mark 6 armor of James Rhodey Rhodes, aka War Machine, all decked out with his cannons. Looks more like a mecha armor than anything, but like I said, in the next wave it's more color accurate because this is actually the Iron Patriot armor. So I consider this a concept armor for War Machine. But still, very nice figure. You put him together with the rest of the wave. Look at that. Not bad. And of course, the star, take this out, will be this guy. Dr. Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, Smart Hulk. And I decided to use the grinning face. So this figure actually got a boost with the Bro Thor Wave because Iron Man Mark 85 came with the Nano Gauntlet, and you can put it with this figure. So I'm going to illustrate that in a bit. Of course, he has a serious face, but this is a better face. So let's look at that Nano Gauntlet. There's the Nano Gauntlet, and he's going to initiate the blip. Bruce Banner, saving the universe. Smart Hulk. And this is a very nice Build-A-Figure. Especially now that you can use the Nano Gauntlet with this, as intended. So, there. If you're gonna compare it with another huge figure, I don't know, let's say Thanos. There. Standing side by side with the Mad Titan. Not bad. I like these Build-A-Figures from Marvel Legends. And not a bad set. I'm not really a Rock Python guy, and it's really unorthodox assortment of figures. But to complete this, yeah, not bad, Marvel. And I finally opened it after 2 years, almost 2 years since I got this set. And since Avengers Endgame came out. Smart Hulk Wave. Pretty good. Final thoughts for this wave. Absolutely, if you're a fan of the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, you need to get this Smart Hulk figure and build it. It looks very impressive with the Nano Gauntlet. The assortment of figures included in this set, yeah, as I said, unorthodox. Not everything is good, but more or less, majority of it, it's okay, passable. So thanks for watching, and please do follow. And you can see me at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more stuff. But man, all of these Marvel Legends unboxings, at least it clears up space because of the boxes. And I can finally display this guy. He will save the universe with a snap and at the cost of his arm. So thank you, Hulk, Smart Hulk, brains and the bronze together.